Welcome everybody to the Sunday morning service here at Salt Lake Christian Church. The story that I will be telling you all this morning is about the hymn, Onward, Christian Soldiers. This hymn was written published in 1865 by a man named, bear with me as I butcher his name, Sabine Baringgold, a European name. He was born in the 1830s to a father who worked for the East Indian Trading Company. However, his father had suffered a harsh carriage injury, and because of this, he was unable to continue working. And so he decided that if he couldn't work, he could at least travel. And so Sabine spent his early childhood traveling all over Europe and around Europe with his father. And this gave him a unique perspective. For most of his young adult life, he lacked a formal education. However, this didn't stop him from attending Cambridge as he grew up, where he barely scraped by to graduate to become a pastor. However, he did graduate, and he even went on to teach. As a teacher, he was known for his eclectic habits. One such hobby, I'll say, was that he had a pet bat that would sit on his shoulder while he lectured and gave teaches, when he taught.
Okay.
And so he was kind of a weird guy, but he had a heart for the Lord. Throughout his life, he became a pastor, and he also wrote several different books, as well as hymns and poems and different tracts to spread the gospel message. This one such hymn that he wrote because of a group of children. It was on a white Sunday. White Sunday was known as Pentecost Sunday. They called it that because it was very common for new Christians to want to be baptized on this day. And so every year on Pentecost Sunday, whole bunches of Christians would gather together in white robes, and they would march together to the river or to the spring, wherever they were going to go to be baptized. And so it was on a white Sunday when many of these young children had gathered together in their white robes and went and were baptized. And the next morning, all these children were going to travel to the town over for a Sunday school meeting. However, Sabine wanted to give the kids a song to encourage them on their travel. And he looked through his hymn books and searched, and he couldn't find any hymn, any song that really spoke to him, that he thought would be good for these children. And so he ended up writing his own. And that's when he wrote Onward, Christian Soldiers. Kind of a marching song. It always, whenever we sing, it always makes me want to kind of march in lockstep to the beat. And, well, that's why. And so we can see, not only from Sabine's life, but also from the lyrics in this song, that he truly had a heart for Christ and to see people saved and follow Christ. So thank you. Let's bring the music up.